Good morning, everybody. Happy weekend. Guess what time it is? It's time to clean the house. House needs a good cleaning. I've already got my coffee. You can see that in my super nurse mug. And so I'm gonna get to house cleaning. The whole house needs done today. So I guess you could consider this a whole house clean, even onto the back patio that needs kind of swept, and the chair and the middle table needs wiped off. Gonna get to that fresh flower arrangement behind me. Gonna put that in a vase. And then I got some candles in from Bath & Body Works. And I also got a candle from Home Goods. I like candles. I have an issue. Yes, I know. That's the first step, right? Admitting you have a problem. I have a problem. And also some Wallflowers, some plugins for the walls with nice smelly things because I want my house to smell good. So I will show you those as well. So without further ado, and because I have lots to do, I'm gonna get right on into it. The kitchen here isn't all that bad. Mostly just dishes in the sink and then like crumbs and stuff on the actual counter space, but you can't see much here. And then the stove obviously has got all sorts of fun things on there. Here, you may be wondering, why in the world is there rice all over the floor? And why is there rice in your dog bowls? Well, sometimes, like if they're not eating their food or if we're running low on their food and it hasn't come in the mail quite yet, we'll give them like rice and vegetables and stuff like that to kind of hold them over. And so that's what happened here. By the way, they're very messy and they just spread the stuff everywhere. So does anybody else's dogs do that? Take their food and just spread it across Kingdom Come? This room, like I've mentioned before in other videos, is our game room / guest room. And so he'll sit in here and play games with the guys, or he'll use the bed to sit and do work things if he doesn't want to sit at the dining room table or in the office. And I'll come in here sometimes and sit with him and watch him play his games, edit my videos, read a book, whatever. So thus all of the drinks and snacks and like such on the table there. So we do it up big sometimes and it just gets messy. So I'm going to clean the stainless steel appliances with my microfiber cloth from Grove Collaborative and my Pledge. It leaves a nice, shiny, streak-free look, and I love it, so I'm gonna do that. if you follow me on Instagram or you watch my videos and have seen others, then you know the things I have mentioned about making a bed and how much it helps your mind and how it can affect your whole day. For me, making the bed really jumpstarts my day, gets me motivated. It's something small, like I've said before, but it can make a really big impact on kind of your mindset and how the rest of your day goes. So I read a quote lately, and I'll probably post it sometime in the future on my Instagram, so go follow my Instagram. But a tidy room is a tidy mind, and making the bed makes such a difference. So that's my little tidbit from Britt, my little rampage on bed making. Now, I want to make it clear, I don't make my bed every single day. That's okay. Sometimes I have lazy days or days where I just push the snooze button one too many times for work and I just run out of time to get it made before I have to leave the house. And that's okay. It happens. No big deal. So when it does get made, great. If it doesn't, great. But it really does help. So if you can get it made, I highly suggest trying. Watched any of my other videos, I've explained this big pine cone. My husband and I found it on a hike, and it's the biggest pine cone I'd ever seen. So it's kind of like a souvenir slash memory from our hike that we took together. It was a really good hike. Well, on our most recent hike, I found two more, and I found so this is Daddy. This is Daddy pine cone. This is Mommy pine cone. I just thought she was pretty. She had kind of a little curve to her, and she looks real elegant. And then I found this baby, tiny little baby. Here, I'm trying to, you can't really tell. Anyway, oh, there we go. Little baby pine cones, so I now have a whole family of pine cones. been using this trick that I saw someone else do for several months now, probably longer than that. It's just a sponge mop from the Dollar Tree, and it saves your back from having to reach across the huge bathtub. My bathtub's pretty big, so reaching across all the way to the back, you know, it's only a couple of seconds, but it really does save your back. And you can also use it in the shower as well. It just really helps. Nice little trick to clean your tubs or your showers, and you don't have to do, you know, any extra adjusting or reaching or anything, except right here as I clean the back of the tile. But other than that, the sponge mop does wonders. Here, I wanted to get the blankets that we use in the living room washed. I'm telling you, there's nothing like a fresh, fluffy, yummy smelling blanket. So, so cozy. I am going to use the Parker and Bailey. We got it at TJ Maxx, but it's a leather cleaner and conditioner. Ever so often, I don't know, every couple of months, I will do it to our leather couches just to keep them conditioned and shiny. They get yucky, as everything does over time. So I'm gonna do that today because they need it. On this particular cleaning day, I did not completely make the bed. I just put some fresh sheets and pillowcases on it. We weren't going to be having any guests over, so I just got it ready so that we could lounge in it and be comfortable later. Now, here in a minute you'll see it, but he prefers the feeling of a sleeping bag. It just keeps him cool. The particular one he has now keeps him cool. And then in the winter, it keeps him warm. That's just what he prefers over a blanket. I prefer a blanket. So I'll just fold up the sleeping bag and the blanket, put those on the end of the bed, and then whatever we decide to do that evening, they can either get used or not get used. right, y'all, so here are the candles that I got, and I'm trying to decide which ones I'm going to put out and which ones I'm going to keep for later. I got a 4th of July one and then a few others. So this first one is called Wild Mango. Got that at got that at Home Goods. I could melt that and drink that as juice. So good. And then also from Bath and Body Works, this is the 4th of July one. It's called Firecracker Pop. And it's like a berry, it's like a raspberry popsicle. I'm gonna definitely set that one out. Okay, berry waffle cone. Hello, give me some breakfast right now. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna save that for later. I think maybe I'll pull that out in like fall, because that's kind of heavy. We'll see. And then this is one of our favorites. This is actually, I think, what we have in our plug-in scents is the Midnight Blue Citrus. It's just a perfect kind of all year fragrance that we like. And it brings back memories when we first moved into this house. There was people had lived here before us. And so people leave behind certain smells. And so when we first moved in, we were like, no, that's gotta go. And so we bought wall plug-ins at Bath and Body Works and got the Midnight Blue Citrus fragrance. And this is taking me back before we renovated this place when it looked completely different. One day I'll probably do like a before and after. I gotta go back and find all my videos of what it looked like before we renovated it and then give you the afters, because it's a completely different house as far as color scheme and that kind of stuff. We really didn't like knock down walls or anything. It's just new paint, new tiles, new cabinets, new backsplash, new baseboards, that kind of stuff. It's just a different style. Oh yeah, that brings back memories. And then just the wall plugs. We got some just regular old wall plugs, the black ones. They match our stuff, and our Midnight Blue Citrus scents that will go in it. So I'm going to put the 4th of July one out, and I will show you where I decide to put that. And that's gonna do it for today, folks. Did not get into the office today because what we're gonna do is my husband got his shelf that we're gonna put up in the office to finish up part 2 of the office kind of makeover, so that my husband has a nice office for his business, his hypnotherapy business. And so we got a shelf in there, and then at some point we'll probably put some chairs and whatnot. So we're just gonna put the shelf up today. Part 1 got finished before I cleaned today. So the office is accessible, but I had already cleaned it then. And then, like I said, we're gonna start doing office things. And I will include all of the things that we do next to the office in part 2. So stay tuned for that. And that will end today's video with the cleaning. Now we're gonna go start putting up the shelf in the office. So thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. If you made it through the whole video, I hope you got lots of motivation. And I will see you soon with another video. Bye, everybody.